So, enjoy English corner is beginning. So, my today's visitor is Aaron. He's from the Hungary.
Yes.
So, how are you, Aaron?
Thank you. Very good. The weather is nice.
Yes. Okay, Aaron. Well, in my opinion, so many people want to learn English. So, how did you learn English experience? I want to share my audiences. So, first question is, what are you doing now in your country?
I am recently mostly traveling, so I'm not staying in my country. I finished high school last year, so now I'm doing a gap year, travel around the world, learning English, and I try to experience as many cultures as I can, meet with new people, and I hope to learn through this way. And after that, when I go back to my country, I'll start university, or either I will find university in another country.
Okay, thank you. English is very important for the globalization. So, in your country, how old the Hungarian children study English?
Yes, now it is really important, especially in Europe. I think it is a must to learn at least two languages to get a good job. And kids start to learn it around third grade or fourth grade, which is 10-year-olds. In special schools, sometimes they start earlier. There are schools when they start later, although that's not very efficient in those times, but I think it's really good that they get a sense of this language. They can get to know how does it look like and how important it is to learn languages. So we start to learn it in school. Although nowadays with the computer games and foreign movies, I think it's easier for somebody, even for small children, to get to know the language.
Okay. Now it's about you. So, how did you learn English? How old were you?
I started to learn English in second grade when I was 8-year-old, and at those time, I think in the first 4 years, I couldn't use it at all. But when I really get to know the language, it was after high school. In the last years, when I started to watch different movies, that helped me a lot. I think mostly I learned English through movies. Then I went abroad. I met with other English speakers, and since then I think my knowledge like exploded. Since then I learned what I can speak now.
Okay, in your idea, so what is the special way to learn English? Can you share for my audiences?
Yes, I think for me the most useful one, as I said, it was the movies. So that helped me a lot. Also, computer games are very helpful. So that can be a big advantage. I know sometimes parents don't like their children to play a lot of games, but that's really useful for the language, as I see. For example, my little brother, he already knows a lot of English. He's he's now 10-year-old, and he can already speak a little bit of English, and he's not afraid to talk to somebody, and mostly through computer games. Also, like comic books, I love them because you can understand, you can read it, you understand without the text, even with a lot of pictures, and I think it is a really fun way to learn English. But the best is when you can find somebody who also wants to learn English, and you can practice English together, like that happened to me with a German friend. I went to an exchange program for 1 week to Germany, and we practiced a lot the English language, and it was really good because I was a beginner, he was a beginner, and we tried to help each other, and we both enjoyed just to have a conversation about basic, not important things, but the most important thing was that we wanted to learn English, and it helped.
Oh, it's so extraordinary idea. So I didn't hear about this before. So my audiences, so if you want to learn English, so you need to find English beginner. So it's a good idea.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
Okay, last question is, what is the famous of your country in the world? In the Mongolians knows that Queen Sisi movie, and Mongolians
yes.
knows that.
Yes.
So what is the one more famous things in your country?
I think the most famous thing is our inventions, like the Rubik's Cube.
Oh.
I'm sure everybody knows that.
Mm.
It came from Hungary. We can thank for Rubik Erne for this. I love that game. And also there are a lot of other things which Hungarians invented, which we are very proud of. But yeah, it's important for us, like I don't know, the ballpoint pen, that's also Hungarian, or the safety match. These are things we are proud of.
Okay, so Rubik is spreading in my country. So every Mongolian play the Rubik.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your time. So good luck in your
You're welcome.
university.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that is the Enjoy English corner. My today's visitor was from the Hungary, Aaron.
Yes.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye bye.